The truth the girls. The truth the girls.
Hi everyone. Well, it's a nice day and I thought it would be a nice day to go visit the Underground Chiropractor with my mom. I'm here at the appointed meeting place and sure enough my mom is here on time and looking fabulous.
Hello.
Are you excited to go see the Underground Chiropractor?
I am very excited and I have a little surprise.
Oh great.
Yes.
There it is.
It's in here and
Isn't
I
that
hope I'm not
nice?
squashing all the cream out. I hope he likes it.
Well, we're here and Francois has arrived. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi Doc. This is my mom.
Hello, Mom.
Nice to meet you.
So we're in Francois' car now, and of course we're talking hyperbarics. This is what Francois is into. So he's actually working on creating something called the Ovopod, which he's having custom made, which is going to use pressurized, basically ambient air, but pressurized with. It's going to have a little slightly more oxygen in it, or no?
Well, you can add an oxygen concentrator as an option, but what we're working towards is having this technology that concentrates oxygen but energizes it with electromagnetic fields, so it's called energy. It really creates like monoatomic oxygen that reunites and releases energy inside your physiology. It's kind of like cutting edge stuff.
And I have to say, you get a lot of scare tactics in the media about hyperbarics, using oxygen, saying that, the thing could blow up. Okay, first of all, I'd like to point out it's never happened before. B, when something does blow up, it's usually all over the news. Like when the one electronic cigarette blew up, it was all over the place. Electronic cigarettes gonna blow up your face, knock out your teeth, and a couple of cell phones have blown up while in use, and still we use cell phones. But a hyperbaric chamber, a pressurized chamber, has never blown up. And this is not hospital grade pure oxygen. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a pressurized chamber with maybe slightly more oxygen, but just the pressure will enable the oxygen to penetrate into your cells. So we're not talking about anything that's gonna blow up.
Okay, all right. The pressure is only 4.3. We're actually building a machine at 4.5 psi. So it's like the equivalent of being 15 feet underwater. It's not like it's not like a car tire is 35 to 40 psi. This is 4.5. It's just slightly pressurized. In order to increase the viscosity of gas so it penetrates in areas of your body that vascularity or blood supply doesn't reach. That's it. It's simple.
And so it still works though.
Yeah, it's like delivering the ultimate medication to the cells that need it. Oxygen is what fuels everything in your body.
And without the risk of blowing yourself up.
Well, it's not pure oxygen, so why would it blow?
So what about this study that they did?
Yes, okay, so Dr. Pierre Marois, is a specialist in cerebral palsy in Quebec, and he discovered that a lot of people were going to London to get hyperbaric treatments. So he decided to put a study together with McGill University, and then they went to the Quebec government, they went to Fonds de Recherche en Santé du Québec, and they agreed to fund the research. But the condition was that they were to write the report. Okay, so they did a TV show in October 2011 on this, and they've exposed the fraud after 10 years. So they did 3 groups of children. One group would get the hospital grade with pharmaceutical grade oxygen, pure oxygen, hyperbaric treatment. Another group would use the portable chambers that normal, families can afford, especially if they have an, cerebral palsy kid.
With oxygen though?
With just normal air.
Oh, just normal
compressed air. You just compressed air into a chamber, that's it. Third group was placebo. So we put them in the chamber and then we make noise and we don't enhance anything.
Okay.
The results for both pharmaceutical grade $6 million chamber and the affordable portable chambers were the same, which were phenomenal results. After 20 treatments, kids were vastly improving, and they had their own protocol to evaluate that as compared to the placebo group. So they hand over the results to the government.
And they said, for what you told me was they said that the the oxygen, the pressurized chambers, they enhanced neural regeneration by like 5%. So that this was the difference between
It was 6%.
6% a kid with cerebral palsy sitting in a near vegetative state versus talking and feeding themselves, that kind of thing.
Yes, there was a lot of coordination changes. Some kids started speaking for the first time after 20 treatments or within the first treatments. It's just a phenomenal thing, and there's plenty of research to support it. But what the government did is they abolished the placebo group, which is fraud. It's like saying, okay, we're going to publish a research that is not scientifically sound by removing the test group results. And then they renamed the group test group. The group with the normal, affordable, portable chambers. They renamed that the test group. So they were saying, as compared to test subjects, placebo.
You mean placebo, right?
Yeah. They couldn't notice any changes between the hyperbaric pure grade and the placebo. So they completely sabotaged a revolutionary research experiment that has been redone all over the world since, and they're all, all the results are all astounding for hyperbarics. But the government proclaimed to the whole world that it was a placebo, and many governments used that to prevent those devices from being approved and distributed to sick people.
How crooked is that? I mean, talk about shady research.
Yeah, it's crooked enough for the mainstream media to do a segment on it, and I think you should put, it's French unfortunately, but there's a very popular show here in Quebec that exposed that back in October, but this is like a 10-year investigation, The guy's name is Jean-Pierre Collet. If you could find his email, send him thank you for all these, in Quebec there's 2,000 newborn children with cerebral palsy every year, and they're denied affordable care.
Yeah.
The only care that really works is being denied to those families, thanks to Jean-Pierre Collet. Great guy.
Oh, my mother's giving him
It's
the
not a flower, it's a walnut roll.
her gift.
Walnut roll.
Walnut roll.
I'm so happy.
Look at that. Yes, she made that.
Nice.
Just for the occasion.
Nice. I shall honor the roll.
Going down into Francois' clinic. This is why we call him the Underground Chiropractor. His clinic is it's
Underground.
It is. Oh, this is the esthetician's room. What else do you have? What's this?
New thing. It's a
Exercise machine.
Yes, it's a basically I like it because it's like a.
Oh, it's a vibrator. You got one of those things.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
It's like it stimulates every nerve endings, every receptor.
Yeah, I saw those.
It's really, really good. So like when I get really tense people, I put it
And
on
look at that. Look, shake it, baby. He's doing the shimmy.
Shake it.
Yeah, he's really shaking it. That should.
I needed to stimulate my brain. Can you stand with your head on it?
Maybe if you
wanna
just
try
stand
it?
on it like that, I'll try it.
Try it.
I volunteer.
Yes,
I'll shake it.
but
Here.
not with the head.
Okay, so what you need to do is like see your feet. Your feet need to be parallel and a little bit wider apart.
Like that.
A little bit wider apart,
Okay.
please. Shake it, baby.
I'm shaking it. Oh, I don't know if this is right for a good Christian woman to be shaking my hips like this. Oh, Lord. I can do a dubstep dance.
10 minutes is the equivalent of an hour workout. So we're stimulating the reflexes so that every muscle in your body contracts. So
You just stand here and it's like you're working out.
well, you could do all these exercises and focus on specific things,
I do it myself. Are we done yet?
Yes.
Do I get treats? Right, well, it's time for us to leave Francois' lovely abode. We've had our chiropractic adjustments. I feel pretty good. How do you feel? Yeah?
Oh, after Francois' very gentle adjustment, I feel 100% better than I did before.
That's great. Yeah, so we survived the chiropractic adjustments and the shaker machine,
Yes, that was lovely.
plus the funny water that he has.
9.5 pH water.
And Francois is such a sweetheart. He's sending me home with some fluoride-free toothpaste. It's whitening, is that a hint? With Melaleuca oil. And look at this, deer meat. He's a hunter, which I'm impressed. He actually killed a deer. He's sending me home with that. And, whoa, let's not forget the Mind Machine, which I'm gonna go home and plug in, and I'll have to tell you about some other time, but this is so cool. So thank you so much, Francois, for having us.
You're welcome.
And good luck with your hyperbarics.
Thank you.
All right, well that's it. And yeah, hyperbarics, look into it. It's really amazing, amazing stuff that it can do.
Can I go
And
down to
that's
get
it.
my
Well,
jewelry?
thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Okay, so but if I panic, oh, this is the thing to come out of it? No, I don't have to panic. No, it's okay, I don't have to panic.